So, like I said earlier, I was gonna record a second video today on the 4th of July. So happy 4th of July, y'all. Happy Independence Day to some. Anyway, my baby was born 3 weeks early. So he was not trying to eat when he was first born. Like, he couldn't latch right, and then when he would latch, he would fall asleep before he could even really get my let down to start up. So it was a struggle. So like, I would be nursing like all day long, but he wasn't really getting any milk. And he lost weight, which is normal, but he was losing like too much weight. So I started pumping when he was like 3 days, I think. He was bottle fed for like a couple of weeks, maybe 2 weeks, I think. They said feed him between like 1 to 2 ounces at a time, which you have to learn your baby and how they eat, because he's a big boy. Okay, he's 3 months and he's been drinking 5 ounces since he was like a month and a half. At least 5 ounces, no less. Okay, he can sometimes do more, but he's a 5 ounce kind of guy. He was eating like every 2 hours. Now he's 3 months, and for the last month maybe, I've been like exclusively breastfeeding, which I was trying to do in the beginning, but I had to start pumping. And I hate pumping. Pumping is like such a waste of life, okay? And the pump I got for free through my insurance, so you know, I can't really complain because I didn't have to pay for it. It's a Ameda Finesse electric pump. And I just don't like pumping. I mean, I could get one of those pumping bras, but like I'm not trying to spend that money. So it's like I have to hold the flanges on the whole time I'm pumping. Then the baby might cry. Then I try to do something with him and I drop it, spill the milk. It's really too much. Like, I hate pumping. But I will say I do think pumping increased my milk supply. Just pumping constantly on a schedule every 2 hours, and it gave my body time to kind of, I guess, prepare for him to latch without it being too painful. So like I said, the last like month or so, I've been able to only just breastfeed. I haven't even really, but let me just get into the tips. Number 1, you need to eat. Just eat. You should be eating healthy. That would be wonderful. But as long as you're eating a lot, no matter what it is, your milk supply is going to increase. Because that was another issue I was having the first couple of weeks, because my baby likes to be held 24/7. Still does. However, there he goes. It was to the point where like I was still adjusting and getting used to just having a baby in the house and being a parent, and I'm running around trying to make him stop crying and changing diapers and feeding him and just doing whatever I had to do. And it was getting to the point where I was forgetting to eat. And even when I would think like, oh, like I didn't eat today, I would have to go do something else for him, wash bottles, or just something will always happen that I thought was more important than like taking care of myself. And I was still super sore the first couple of weeks and tired. And then, you know, like I wasn't getting any sleep. So I really wasn't thinking about eating. So eat. I love rice. So I'll eat anything with rice. I've heard rice helps with your milk supply. It might. You should try it. But eat. You have to eat. You have to eat. Even if it's not McDonald's. Don't eat McDonald's, okay? McDonald's is sick. Don't do it. But eat. You can, even if it's something small like a sandwich, yogurt. It doesn't have to be like a 5-star 3-course meal, but you need to eat at least 3 times a day, but you should be eating more. Second, I'm going to say oatmeal. Okay? I hated oatmeal until I got pregnant. First trimester, I was craving pickles and oatmeal together. Pickles and oatmeal. I was eating pickles and oatmeal, okay? And that's sick. I would never do it again. I don't know how I was able to do it then, but I was craving it. And I'm 21 years old. It took me 20 years to eat oatmeal because I don't like oatmeal. Like, the consistency reminds me of throw up. I I just don't like oatmeal. But now I love oatmeal. I eat oatmeal every day, and I think that helps. I do eat instant oatmeal, and they say that's like not the same thing. Oatmeal is oatmeal. Yes, instant oats are not the best option for you, but they're not gonna hurt. So you can go ahead and eat your instant oats. But I also use real oats in my shakes and smoothies, so that might be why it benefits. Actually, I should have said this before oatmeal, because I think it might work a little quicker. It might work better. Tea. Now, again, I hate tea. Tea is disgusting. I don't like it. It tastes dirty. Tea is nasty. But it's really quick to find. Like, you can go to the store and get Mother's Milk Tea, which was the first thing I tried. I do think I saw an increase. However, it's disgusting. Mother's Milk Tea has to be the worst thing I've tasted in my life. I would recommend it for your milk supply and, whatever. Drink nasty tea to help your baby. It's worth it in the end. But it's sick. I shouldn't have to be like this to increase my milk supply. Like, no. So after that, I tried healthy nursing tea. It does taste a little bit better, but again, I don't like tea. Tea is nasty. Tea is dirty. It does taste better. I got the vanilla flavor because I love vanilla. Anything vanilla scents, just vanilla helps a little bit, but I still have to put like half a bottle of honey in it because I don't like tea. But the healthy nursing tea had me engorged. It had me engorged, right, Prince? It had me like, the healthy nursing tea is it, okay? But I tried to get it again. They didn't have free shipping, and I was like, I'm not paying $13 for the tea and then $11 for shipping. Makes no sense. Okay, guys, so right now I'm drinking pink stork tea, vanilla, because tea's sick, like I said. I would say the pink stork tea helps, but I still prefer the healthy nursing tea. It tastes the best out of all the nursing teas I've tried. The pink stork vanilla tea is better. It's not good. Tea is never going to be good, though. I don't like tea, and I've accepted that. That's my own personal issue. But tea, drink your tea. Even if it's only 1 cup a day, like, you'll see a difference. My number 4 tip. The next thing you need to do to increase your milk supply, and I'm sure you guys see it on every video. You hear it all the time. You read it on Google. But put the baby on. Latch the baby. Let the baby eat as much as the baby wants to eat. And just boom, 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 boom. Your milk supply is going to like double, triple, quadruple. You'll be straight at that point. Like, you'll be so solid on milk. The next tip I have, get the Haka. I got the $11 one off of buybybaby.com. You don't need a big one or anything, because I don't really use it to pump. Some people do. Not me. I'm not using it to do more work. And then also because when I'm feeding my son, I let him empty one side, then switch to the other side. So I kind of can't pump while feeding, because then when he switches to the other side, there's not enough milk, and then he gets upset. Then I have to go like defrost the milk in the freezer, and it's no. The Haka, it's technically a manual pump, I guess, but I just use it if I'm feeding him on one side. Just stick it on, and I use it as a milk catcher. I don't really apply too much suction and make it like drain, but I will say it does catch all the milk that would end up in like your bra or your shirt or your sheet. Number 5, people say water. Drink water. Drink water, 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 water. Because breast milk, I think, is like 90% water. But I don't see an increase in my supply when I'm drinking water. But then again, you should be drinking water anyway. Okay, sis. Life hack. Drink your water. It'll keep your skin, Clearasil commercial, drink your water. It'll actually increase your energy, and you need that with a newborn baby, okay? Because you're not gonna sleep. Tip number 7, you need to rest. Get your rest as much as you can. Prince, he's not sleeping through the night, but he's 3 months, so he's sleeping for more than 1 or 2 hours at a time. So even if I get 5 hours of straight sleep, that's enough for me to be able to produce milk the next day, and the next day,
and the next day, and the next, and the next, and the next, and the next.
And the last tip to increase your milk supply is to not think about it. Just don't think about it. Don't let it stress you out. Baby's not going to starve. Worst case scenario, you have to get formula, which personally I don't want to do, but I do keep formula in the house just in case, like rare occasion, apocalypse or something, I run out of breast milk. Let's say for some reason nothing's coming out, and for some reason I use all 30-40 ounces in the freezer, which it's really not even going to happen like that, but I do keep formula in the house. Don't stress. Keep a backup formula. Keep the receipt. You may never use it, but just to keep yourself from like, oh, the baby's gonna starve. You'll be all right. If you're constantly latching and actually emptying them out, it's going to keep supply and demand. It's going to keep coming up, and the more the baby latches, the more milk you're going to produce, because your body's going to be like, oh, we're empty and he's still eating or she's still eating. We need to do something else. So do that. And if you just don't think about it, like I've noticed with the Haka, I'm able to feed, and then I'll get like 1 or 2 ounces, put that in the freezer, not even really think about it. I don't do it every feeding. I don't do it every day. I do it when I remember to. And I have like 30 or 40 ounces in the freezer, which isn't a lot compared to all the like oversuppliers. But he's not gonna be hungry. So just don't think about it. Literally just don't think about it, and you will be so good. Like, and then some lactation supplements. I was gonna try the Honest Brands postnatal lactation vitamins. I heard they were giving people nightmares. I was like, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm not about to take nothing that's gonna give me scary dreams. It's not that serious. Greek. It is in the teas I drink, but I'm not a fan of fenugreek so far. I've also tried the Upspring Milkflow supplement drink. I drink the chocolate one. I haven't seen an increase. I did the very first day. I was super engorged, but since then I'm kind of back to normal. It's way too sweet. It has cane sugar in it. I'm not really into sweets like that, but give it a couple weeks, a month, and it's going to start to regulate. Don't freak out the first couple weeks like I did, because everything works out in the end. But yeah, any questions, comment. I'll answer everybody's questions. Subscribe, like this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.